The humble beginning. By the endless whispering sea, where gentle waves kissed the shore, lived a humble fisherman and his wife. Their home was but a small rustic hut, yet within its walls contentment resided. They had little but found joy in the simple rhythm of their lives. One morning, as the sun painted the sky with hues of gold, the fisherman cast his net as he always did, but this day would be different. This day he caught not just a fish, but a spark of magic, a magical fish capable of granting wishes. At first her heart held only modest desires. She looked upon their humble dwelling and wished for comfort, for beauty. And in an instant their small hut blossomed into a picturesque cottage adorned with vibrant flowers, smoke curling cheerfully from its chimney. For a time they lived in sweet serenity, embraced by their newfound gentle prosperity. But contentment, once tasted, can become a fleeting thing when ambition takes root. A new desire festered in her heart, not for comfort, but for grandeur, for power. The picturesque cottage began to swell, to transform into a colossal castle, its walls towering, its halls echoing with untold riches. The fisherman's wife now reigned as a queen, draped in gold and jewels, her face etched with a newfound pride, a subtle hint of avarice in her eyes. But with every wish granted, a shadow seemed to lengthen over their lives. Her greed knew no bounds. She craved not just wealth, but dominion over the sea, the land, the very elements themselves. In a final, haughty demand for ultimate power, she spoke her last wish. But the magic, strained and twisted by her insatiable desires, recoiled. The grand castle, a monument to her pride, began to crumble, dissolving into the very air from which it came. What remained was only the desolate shore, the small solitary hut, and the fisherman's wife, her splendid gown now replaced by humble clothes, her face a canvas of shock, regret, and the bitter sting of loss. The once gentle sea now roared, mirroring the storm in her heart. And so the tale of the fisherman's wife serves as a quiet reminder that sometimes the greatest treasures are found not in what we gain, but in what we already have. And that contentment, once cast aside for endless desire, is often the hardest thing to reclaim.